Ever wondered how Rome became one of the greatest empires in history? A big part of the answer lies right beneath your feet, or rather, where their feet once tread. We're talking about the incredible Roman road network. Forget everything you think you know about ancient construction, because what the Romans achieved was nothing short of an engineering miracle. Picture this, a vast network of roads stretching over 400,000 kilometers. To put that into perspective, that's long enough to circle the Earth 10 times. This wasn't just a collection of dirt paths. These were sophisticated, multi-layered highways designed to last for centuries. In fact, many of them are still around today, and some are even still in use. How incredible is that? So, why did they build all these roads? The famous saying, "All roads lead to Rome," isn't just a catchy phrase. It was a strategic reality. The primary reason was military. The Roman army was the backbone of the empire, and these roads allowed legions to march at incredible speeds. Imagine being able to move thousands of soldiers and their supplies across vast distances, through forests, over mountains, and across rivers, in a fraction of the time it would normally take. This rapid deployment capability was a game changer. It allowed Rome to respond to threats quickly, crush rebellions before they could grow, and expand its territory with terrifying efficiency. These roads were the arteries of the Roman war machine, pumping soldiers to wherever they were needed most. But these roads weren't just for soldiers. They became the lifeblood of the empire's economy. Once a region was conquered and secured, the same roads that brought in the legions now brought in merchants, traders, and goods. Think of it as the ancient world's internet, connecting distant provinces and allowing for an unprecedented flow of information and commerce. Olive oil from Spain, grain from Egypt, wine from Gaul, all of it traveled along this magnificent network, heading towards the bustling markets of Rome and other major cities. This trade not only made the empire incredibly wealthy, but also helped to spread Roman culture, language, and ideas, a process we call Romanization. People in faraway lands started adopting Roman customs, using Roman currency, and eventually seeing themselves as part of the Roman world. The construction itself was a marvel of planning and labor. Roman engineers were masters of their craft. They didn't just lay down stones, they conducted detailed surveys to find the straightest, most practical routes. They would cut through hills, build massive causeways across marshlands, and construct breathtaking bridges and viaducts over valleys and rivers. The roads were typically built in layers, a foundation of large stones, followed by smaller stones mixed with gravel, and finally, a smooth, paved surface of tightly fitted flagstones. They were even crowned in the middle to allow rainwater to drain off into ditches on the sides, preventing flooding and erosion. This meticulous design is why they have endured for over 2 millennia. The sheer scale of this project is mind-boggling. It was built by legions of soldiers, engineers, surveyors, and a massive workforce, often including slaves and local populations. It was a state-funded infrastructure project on a scale never seen before. Each road was a symbol of Roman power and permanence. As you traveled along one, you would pass by milestones, or miliarium, which marked the distance to the next town, and, ultimately, to the Golden Milestone in the heart of Rome. It was a constant reminder that no matter how far you were connected to the center of the world. So, the next time you hear "all roads lead to Rome," remember the immense military, economic, and cultural significance behind that simple phrase. It represents one of the greatest engineering feats in human history, a network that built, sustained, and unified an empire for centuries. These ancient highways are a testament to Roman ambition, ingenuity, and their lasting legacy on the world. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey back in time, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories from history. See you next time.